So today I had this urge to paint. Like, there's just this feeling inside that was just not letting me sit down and do anything else. I just wanted to paint something, anything. I mean, I didn't have any idea in mind of what I wanted to do, but I just saw this. I saw my paintbrush, I saw my pot of paints, and I was like, I need to paint. I picked up my book, my pot of paint, my paintbrush. I sat down and I started to paint. And the funny thing is, I usually need, some sort of picture or something, or I have something in my mind that I want to paint. But this time it was nothing. So I just said, you know what, let me just lean into my instinct or to my intuition or whatever it was that was leading me to do this. And I just followed. Okay, what do I feel like? I feel like I want to paint the brightest red possible. Dip my paintbrush in the pot of red and started painting these squiggly lines. Maybe it had something to do with the squiggles in my hair, which is red at the moment. So maybe those are my feelings at the moment, feeling red and feisty and, I don't know, strong sort of feelings, bold. So I painted these squiggly lines, and then I found some blue, bright blue again, and I painted some more lines and some dots and some dry and wet, and then paint, and then I squirted some squiggles and some. I mean, I just had fun. I just went with the flow, and I did whatever I felt like in that moment. Once I finished painting, I looked at it, and as I let it dry, I just thought to myself, does this look like the work of Picasso? Or does this look like the work of a 3-year-old? And then I laughed and I was like, I don't care. This is just me being me. This is just me leaning into my intuition and painting and just letting my feelings out. This work of art that I have done and that I have created is not for anyone else to see. And even if someone sees it and kind of says, oh, what have you done? You look so stupid and blah, blah, blah. Which, by the way, tends to be the voice in my head, the voice that is the biggest bully, right? We always have the biggest bully in our own heads rather than the person who's outside of us. And so that bully or anybody else could have said, this looks like crap, or looks like like a childish piece of work or whatever. But I was like, I don't care. This is my work. This is where I'm. I felt this time that I really leaned into it and I really went with the flow. I didn't stop for perfectionism and the perfectionist in me or the perfectionist syndrome to sort of set in and stop me from doing whatever I wanted to do. Especially because perfectionism is something that I have struggled with all my life. It's something that I'm constantly struggling with because I'm constantly letting that bully in my head, the perfectionist, call the shots. And so I don't start. I procrastinate because I want things to be perfect. And so this is now my daily practice that I have started doing for the last few weeks now, that if I feel like painting, I will just paint. If I feel like doing, I won't let perfectionism stop me or allow me to kind of go, oh my gosh, but it needs to be perfect. No, I am going to make it a habit I've already started making it a habit, and I encourage you to do the same. If there is something that you want to do, so if there is a skill that you want to pursue, just do it and just practice, especially if you are someone who struggles with perfectionism. Done is better than perfect. And I want to encourage you in the words that a good friend of mine said to me, and that is to just do. So do a little bit every day. So if for example you want to get better at art, or if you want to start creating some masterpieces, do some art every day. Every day for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever. Give yourself some time and just do. It doesn't have to be, brilliant, amazing, fantastic. Some days it's going to be good. Some days it's going to be an utter bunch of crap. But you get into the practice of of just going for it. So whether it is writer's block, artist's block, whatever block that sometimes we have, that block is usually the perfectionist in us. And I want to encourage you today to defeat that perfectionist in your head by just doing. Just do a little at a time, little bit every day, so you are able to say no to the perfectionist and to just beat that bully in your head. You can do this. I believe in you. Have a great day. Bye.